Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And I know what you're thinking, where is Nick? Chris doesn't do the morning show. Unfortunately, Nick is very unwell. So hopefully we will do the live stream this evening. At the moment, it's not looking good. But, you know, hopefully Nick will feel much better shortly. With that said, I have spent a bit of time this morning sort of trying to understand what it is that Nick's trying to tell me. Usual problem, nothing to do with him being unwell. Yeah, we're going to dig into what Nick's seen, TA wise. I'll sort of replicate what Nick's taught me through, and we'll have a look at some of the fundamentals. So if you like VeChain, hit that like button, subscribe, tap that bell, select all the notifications so you never miss a video. We will also cover some of the news side of things as well, because that's my bag. Right, so let's get down to the desktop and see what it is that Nick's seen in the TA. Okay, so here we are. So Nick has seen a cup and handle, which is nicely drawn out for us here, and this is where he kind of expects it to go. So let's get a fib on there. Let's have a look, see what are we going down to about here. Right then, so Nick reckons we're going to see about 22 cents. So close to 22.5 cents, right? So I think what I would like to do is just sort of reassure people, how accurate cup and handles are. So they're between 60 and 70% accurate, right? So you have to sort of couple what we're seeing here on the daily for VeChain with what's actually happening in the market, right? So we have seen a bit of a pullback from Bitcoin. So I guess this is really dependent on market conditions as well as what we're seeing here with the cup and handle. So just bear that in mind. But it's looking bullish, and when you couple this alongside the fact that VeChain is having meetings with government officials in China, talking about more potential collaborations, it's starting to look really bullish. Couple this with the fact that Chinese state media news on VTrust blockchain technology is increasingly penetrating more aspects of daily life. So what we're seeing in China is VeChain is taking quite a big hold from at least the government's perspective on everything around the virus and the virus management, and the systems, and the VeChain for blockchain is continuing to lead the adoption of blockchain in China, right? And I'm not going to dig into this article in much detail. I just really kind of wanted to sort of articulate to you guys some of the stuff that is actually going on in the background, right? And this is all fantastic for VeChain. And I think, you couple that with the fact that I Trust Capital are now looking to adopt VeChain. So, retail investors can get into VeChain through their platform as well. And one of the things that, people perhaps didn't realize is I Trust Capital use Coinbase custody, right? So, that potentially means that, VeChain is going to be on Coinbase, for custody, right? So with that, are we going to start to see VeChain being listed on Coinbase? I guess that's like, a bit of, speculation, but, I think speculation with some solid sort of thinking around it. So, there's a lot going on for VeChain. I think we could see this break out to 22 cents. It's possible. But then, you have got that 6 cent, that Nick's called out, in the past, still on the cards, depending on what actually happens in the market. Now, everybody's kind of heard my view that, potentially this could be a fake out, before we sort of, plummet down a little bit and then look to really peak out. But long term, have no concerns. We're still in a bull cycle, and it does look like we've got some tremendous upside on the cards, both for VeChain and the alts. It does look phenomenal. But do let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts? Do you think we're going to see 22 cent incoming? do let me know. Really interested to know. And what are your thoughts on the Coinbase listing? Are we likely to see that? You know, there's lots of FUD out there surrounding China and the fact that they want to ban blockchain technology, yet they're adopting VeChain, meeting with VeChain on a regular basis, talking about additional collaborations. So, you know, I think that FUD needs to be put to bed. I think, you know, the other FUD around VeChain being a Chinese project is you know, it's unfounded, it's not true. You know, so I think, you know, there's a lot of FUD that's out there that, you know, is untrue and not accurate, right? But I think there's also some fantastic news for VeChain. So really interested to get your views and opinions. If you like the video, mash that like button, subscribe, tap that bell, select all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.